but I say let's do it. Let's get into this next match. It's so important. Ohymydog versus Precision Z. Who's going to the regional playoffs? We're going to find out. Leaf and Lawler, take it away, guys.
Here it is. As you can see behind us at DFH Stadium, the sun is about to set. We head into our last match of the day, and this is an absolute important one for both of these teams.
Yeah, do or die moment. Whoever wins this gets in, and that's huge. We have the defense of Ohymydog coming up against the offense of KDOP and Skyline, with Sicky setting them up. It's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, I mean, Skyline is such a fluent player on the field, just how well he moves around on the field, and just it's smooth, and having Sicky to set him up for the shots, he's precise. When he gets that Dominus nose on the end there, it's going in most likely, and that's going to be hard for Ohymydog putting it up against that pressure. We saw them give up way too many situations in the last series that we saw, and that's why they lost against Summit. So this could be a really tricky situation for Ohymydog, but at the same time, Precision Z is coming in cold compared to these other teams.
Yeah, the reason why Ohymydog has been able to beat those top teams is because they're a team, when they bring it to someone else, it catches them off guard. They're able to do it against and get that title of King Slayers. So they need to come out strong. Turbo needs to be on offense, something that he was lacking in last match. And Summit was able to clarify that. They were able to take it to this other team with offense and eventually show that, yes, offense does beat defense in this standard meta of Rocket League.
Well, we'll see if they can do that as we jump down into our final series of the day. Ohymydog versus Precision Z, Week 4 of the RLCS Season 2 League play. This is the last game of the day. Winner of this gets themselves a spot into the regional finals. The loser is out. Ohymydog, Precision Z. Here we go with a first goal already. Sicky setting the mood for this series.
Yeah, Dogu trying to get in the way. Sicky gets up and wins at 50-50. As soon as it drops down, he repositions himself. And then a team pinch almost. Dogu just trying to get in the way, gets something on it, but gets dunked over the top.
6 seconds in, and Precision Z already, as we said, setting the pace against Ohymydog. It's not going to feel good for them, but they got to shrug this one off and quickly answer. They want to keep their mindset in the game. But Sicky is not letting up. Yeah, he says, yeah, I'm a passer, but watch, I can score too. Can do it all. KDOP up to Skyline. He tries to drop it in. Turbo is there to greet it, but there's Sicky with another shot. Both a lot. Dogu in. The pressure coming out right now for Precision Z as they try to put one on target. They will have to rotate back. All three in a line there. Trying to get one on for Ohymydog. Off the crossbar. Dogu can't finish it. KDOP Skyline are ready to push this one out. Says Sicky gets ready for an advance forward. He's got his teammates there to push the ball to him, but a intercept from a lot does set that to the midfield. As Ohymydog tries to make a push forward now themselves, but they just can't seem to break that midline.
No, Precision Z doing a really good job of spreading out on the field, covering all aspects. And as soon as it gets to that midline, like you mentioned, they are getting contested and put right back into their defense.
Sicky up to midfield, a lot to intercept. Turbo with a shot on net. Those are the plays I like to see out of them, but they got to make sure they are not overcommitting. It almost happened there as KDOP almost pushed it past a lot. Skyline will have a chance to try to create an attack here, but it is taken back by Ohymydog into their possession as Turbo Dogu work it up the field. They aren't able to put that one into the box. They'll have to try again from the corner. A lot taking advice there, rocking the Batmobile now, and this could be what they need to create that aggression onto their opponents.
Good flick inside by KDOP.
There he has a chance here as a flick. Dogu, what a clutch save to keep them only a 1-goal deficit now against Precision Z as they almost put one in to extend their lead. Precision Z is still working on that blue side of the field, putting the pressure on in the midfield, not allowing really any advances from Ohymydog at this point. But we do see a speed up in pace for sure from Ohymydog at this point as they are being a lot more aggressive. Dogu on target, but no finish there as Sicky and KDOP are in the way. There's a lot stuffed out by KDOP. That will go back to midfield. Turbo will have to try again. An air dribble himself, stopped by Skyline to the corner as they are starting to put pressure on themselves. Now we see a little bit of back and forth now as finally Ohymydog doing a good job of maintaining pressure when they are on the offense.
Yeah, they're coming into their own, starting to apply that pressure like you mentioned. We said earlier that they need to start getting in the face. But with shots like that, oh, so difficult for Ohymydog. Just getting up, trying to make a save. but that bump throwing a lot out of the way. He tries to react and get up for it, but it doesn't matter. K-Dop swings in and gets the goal.
He tried to either get the pinch off the top there to shove it out or get a little bit of a touch on it as the shot was coming. He knew it was in there. He desperately tried, but 2 goals down now. They see themselves. Ohymydog, super aggressive now. But they have to make sure they maintain their defensive structure. Stay composed as shots start coming in from Precision Z, because there are going to be a lot more of them based off their play style right now. Precision Z is not going to let up. Both these teams fighting for their positions to fight in the regionals right now.
Fantastic pass play working downfield, leading to a goal.
Did Alok get another touch on that as it came down too?
No, the way that worked out, so it came down, played up top.
He did.
Oh, wow, he did? Oh, my gosh. But still, that teamwork to move it upfield, one after another. Pass to one player, set up high, played again off the backboard to draw somebody out, and then another shot afterwards, and then following it up. Really well done by this Ohymydog team to keep them within 1.
K-Dop coming in to answer that last one pretty quickly.
Yeah, making me my own words. Good rebuttal coming out from this Precision Z team. That angle from K-Dop playing that inside across a lot.
There it is, 3-1, back again into a 2-goal lead. It was starting to look good for Ohymydog, but with a minute 37 left, Precision Z does not want to let up on this lead. They're going to do everything they can to hold on to it. A lot is playing a lot more aggressive as they move down onto Precision Z's side. Very nice clear coming out there from K-Dop. That moves down to Siki, who tries to set him up. The playmaker doing his best, but no follow through. The defense from Ohymydog stopping it out, but a chance for a lot to squeeze his way through. Dogu expecting a rebound. Will have to recuperate on the sidelines here as he tries to keep the pressure on K-Dop. Skyline moving down by themselves. There's Siki in for the third. A shot going wide, getting thrown off target a little bit by the defender there from Ohymydog. 1 minute remaining. Siki with a demo will relieve a little bit of pressure for Precision Z as Dogu was ready to set up a play, and there's a lot coming through. Siki ready in time for that one to get it up to Skyline. Good passing plays. These guys are just going off right now. I have never seen them move so fast. Precision Z on point.
Yeah, unfortunate though, as this Ohymydog team is trying to create opportunities for themselves. One demo after another, drawing themselves out, allows the transition back onto offense for Precision Z, and then their pressure. K-Dop has been doing a phenomenal job of getting to the ball.
Dogu wasn't able to carry that one all the way. Good pump from a lot on K-Dop to buy a little bit more time for his teammates, but that will end up back down into Ohymydog's end. 10 seconds left now as the countdown starts. 2 goals away. I think this one's probably going to Precision Z, and it is well deserved right now. But Ohymydog has been looking a lot better than they did against Summit, and this could be the turnaround that they needed as they try to get one more good play. But what a save from Skyline. It will be 3-1 though for Precision Z against Ohymydog. Both teams looking absolutely phenomenal right now.
For the initial play, you see how fast Precision Z was able to come out and just put shots. You're looking at 10 compared to 5, double the other team. But then Ohymydog started to get comfortable with it. They're like, all right, we can play at this pace. We can bring it to you. And they did that. They started coming back. You saw that goal they were able to make was one touch after another. No chance for anybody on Precision Z to make the shot. So really well done. They're matching it. It's just they haven't hit that equalization of that pace yet. They haven't really adjusted to it. So maybe next game will be a different story, but they're coming in strong.
Potentially. I mean, again, we talked about a lot stepping up, switching over to that Batmobile seems to have done that for him. A goal, 4 shots. He definitely played the aggressor for their team there. It's what Gibbs said. It's what we said before in the match. It's exactly what he's doing. He knows what he has to do, and he's helping his team now aggress, create those scoring opportunities, and put it into the net. They just need a couple more goals to keep it closer against Precision Z coming to the next one. But I think they're at a pace that, as you just said, is feeling comfortable for them, and they're about to hit full stride.
Yeah, I mean, K-Dop and Skyline are usually the two that are the offense for this team. But it's good to see that Siki can also play that role. It allows you to free up. Skyline's been playing phenomenally on defense. Like, there was a couple saves. Even that one at the end that almost snuck in, he's like, no, I'm not giving you guys anything. So the fact that they're all comfortable in a position, even if it's not what they're used to, is great. It allows you to build confidence in your team.
Absolutely. Well, game number 2 is about to get underway in our final match of the day between Ohymydog Precision Z. Precision Z taking the first one in the series. Whoever loses this, as a reminder, in this series is going out. They will not make it to the regional finals. Whoever wins this will find themselves a spot. Precision Z will get 4th place seeding. Ohymydog will find themselves with a 6th place seeding, depending on who wins. But it is absolutely important to win at this point. Loser takes nothing. Turbo tries to move this one up for Ohymydog as they try to get an early goal here. A little bit off on his launch. A little bit too late. That will give a chance for Precision Z to move back down the other way. Sicky almost getting an incredible redirect as K-Dop feeds that one to him. There's Skyline to bring up the rear. Dogu was trying to get a pass from his teammate Turbo, but that didn't happen there a lot with a nice read. Gives that to Dogu. Dogu out of boost, cannot finish that one off. And all 3 Precision Z make it back to net.
Yeah, despite that, all 3 Precision Z members were up on net as well. That shows how aggressive they're playing, but they're not being punished for it. There's a chance for this big transition to happen, and just the touch wasn't there from Ohymydog.
Well, you're right. There's been about 2 or 3 transitions so far that Ohymydog had the ability to capitalize on, but they didn't. They were unable to break out past the midfield line, and those are things that are critical if your opponents are making mistakes to capitalize on. We'll see if they can do that coming into the rest of this game here. Only 1:20 has passed so far, still scoreless between Ohymydog and Precision Z. K-Dop trying to change that as he gets a touch there. Sicky over to Skyline, who comes out of nowhere to put that one in.
Fantastic misdirection and using the advantage of one side to the other. Sicky plays that across field, and Dogu and Alot are both in position to make that save. But Skyline changes everything. He flies in and then plays it back across. Impossible to save. That's why you need to go to the ball rather than it waiting.
How do you save something that you cannot see? Absolutely incredible shot there from Skyline, receiving that pass, and that's what I said. They are playing out of their mind right now. Precision Z is fast and furious, and it is a scary sight for Ohymydog as they're already down 1-0 in the series. Precision Z looking to extend that. K-Dop patiently waiting, trying to set that back in. The control on his car almost working out to put them in a good spot for another attack here and a scoring opportunity. K-Dop still boosted up off the wall. Can he get one off the backboard? No, he's going to go for the net instead. Skyline tried to distract Turbo there, coming from the far side. Didn't quite work out for them, though, and a shot going to roll out to the front. Dogu forced to push that to the side. Defense for Ohymydog a little bit wobbly right now. But they do get a team pinch to throw that down into Precision Z's end. Hopefully it'll keep working out for them, but with Skyline does this, that's incredible. A read, a flick past the defender, and tries to go for a demo. Skyline is hot.
Risky play by Skyline, one touch after another to bring it down the other side. Probably could have played that a little bit smarter on his end. He didn't really have to force anything there. All 2 of his teammates were ready to move up with him and then kind of attack as a team, but instead he tries to force something and it throws away possession.
All 3 of his teammates, that's why they're winning.
Oh, they knew it.
It's 4-on-3, come on.
I'm a spectator, I'm playing.
Still 1-0 with 2 minutes left. Ohymydog and Precision Z fighting to stay alive. Precision Z looking good right now, but Ohymydog doing a very good job of keeping up so far. Only a 1-goal difference separates them from bringing this back to a tie, but they're still a little bit rough on offense here as they give away a goal to K-Dop. Alot was back for that, but couldn't quite get in the way.
Giveaway is right. You have 2 players rotating back on defense, and then there was a split hesitation, and the communication was probably like, all right, you get to net, I'll get it. But they didn't realize that they had an ensuing defender right behind them, and as soon as he got the opportunity, he rockets a shot on net. No save is going to stop that.
Alot still playing a little bit too slow to the air here. A little more speed and getting up might be the saving grace for Ohymydog. His teammates can also help out. 2 goals down now with 1:30 left. It's a difficult spot they find themselves in. Essentially the same spot they found themselves in every single game in their series today. Down 2 goals each time. Precision Z looking to hold on to this lead in the final minute of gameplay approaching as they move onto their backside here to try to get a save. They can't quite break out from their own end. They are just getting some passing plays. Started up here as Precision Z keeping the pressure on, but Alot will finally find the back of the net on Precision Z's net.
Ohymydog doing a good job using 2 to get downfield. 1 touch off that wall, and then Alot wastes no time. The defender trying to come up and contest that 50-50. Risky play, not knowing that there was no one back in net behind him. Gets it over the top, and they're back within 1. 57 seconds left in match number 2.
That's the speed I'm talking about, and being down 1 goal is a lot better, but it might be tie there, almost a lot with a little bit wide of a shot. Those one-timers are super hard to finish off there. Still in Ohymydog's end, or sorry, Precision Z's end, but it will work its way back down the other end. Dogu has to make a clutch save off the post, but Skyline right past it. Almost facing right through, trying to get a shot. They couldn't finish it off there, but they are still in the lead. They have to fear not, except for this aggression. Look at all three. Ohymydog on aggression here off the crossbar. Scary spot there for Sicky and Skyline. Knowing the pressure about to come out in the last 15 seconds here. Passing play almost coming out. Skyline intercepting that one. Back to the midfield line. This could have one more attempt here for Ohymydog to get a goal. Otherwise, it will go to Precision Z. And here it is off the backboard. A block trying to set that in front of the net. Dogu in the air. Turbo will back off a bit. Waiting for a hit from KDOT, but a psych out will drop that one to the ground. And that one will also go to Precision Z, who see themselves one more game away from taking the series.
Precision Z doing a really good job at the end there. That transition from defense to offense so quick. One touch was all it took, and then immediately cutting inside to play it to the other side of the field. Everywhere, like, everybody was situated in the middle of the field ready to make a counterattack or contest something. But the misdirection, these guys are doing such a good job of transitioning it from one side of the field to the other to just buy them time on defense. It's really difficult to attack against that.
Well, it is, and again, it's just some of these missed shots. I mean, we saw a couple great passing plays really start to come out, especially near the end for Ohymydog, but no finish once again, and that's been the story of the entirety for Ohymydog this entire day right now. They just haven't been able to finish anything between all three of them, and that's super critical to winning because you have to score goals to win.
A little bit.
At least a couple.
Yeah, that's how this game kind of works. But they're still within, like talking points. Like they're getting very, very close. They're just one shot short. And there's a couple times when Precision Z is missing crucial shots as well. Like there was one at the end where he just completely whiffed it.
Yeah.
Where's the counterattack? Everybody's sitting so defensive because they're afraid of this offense. Try to transition that into offense yourself. Like the best defense is offense, I guess, in this case. Usually it's the opposite, but...
Well, they found out near the end a little bit how to break onto offense a bit more. They were putting a lot of pressure on. Shots started to come out. You're right, though, at the beginning of the series and at least that game as well, they had a lot of trouble transitioning from defense to offense, and that was the biggest thing, is any of that midfield play has to come through clutch here. We come into game at number 3. Precision Z, as you can see by the counters, are up in this series. One more game sets them a spot into the regionals, bringing them one step closer to the LAN finals. But Ohymydog in a terrible situation right now. If they lose this, they are out and not making it to regionals, but they are not going to give up yet. Ohymydog putting the first one in 20 seconds.
Ohymydog looking to reverse sweep to bring themselves into regional playoffs. And mistakes like that need to be capitalized on, and they do just that. 2 people missing on defense, a shot on net, and even putting it in a position where it's difficult to save.
Precision Z now going to have to fight back, but they have a lot of time to do so. So far, we've seen very low-scoring games between these, and I expect it to stay pretty much the same here, unless Ohymydog's figured something out. Okay, Turbo stopping KDOT with an air dribble. Mid-air. A lot of these top pros able to do that fairly easily at this point in the meta, but a passing play to Sicky, who's there quickly. Good attempt from KDOT and Sicky to get that play started very quickly, and it almost came out of nowhere, and that's so scary as Ohymydog, knowing that a play can develop so fast.
Yeah, back and forth. You see these guys not afraid to contest the ball, even if it's in a risky position. It's part of the reason why they're winning right now. They're not afraid to go and make a play, even though there's a chance that the counterattack can happen. But you get that confidence when you haven't seen teams doing that. They have tendencies to where they just won't attack. They'll sit back on defense and play the cautious route.
Turbo up to a lot, who tries to send that one to the far side. Maybe not seeing Dogu moving up. They will be able to create a play here. KDOT intercepts, though. Turbo slowly trying to move that one back down towards the orange end. Here's Dogu off the roof of Sicky in front of the net here. A lot ready for a shot, but it goes a little bit too wide. Trying to get a redirect from a clear from Precision Z's defense. Fortunately for him, they do not touch it. Skyline with a miss will give Dogu a little bit of time to breathe, and defense here set up a counter attack. They have a chance here. Turbo has one to beat, almost getting the read off the front of Skyline, but he beats him to it to the corner.
Even though he doesn't get the goal off of that, it was still a fantastic read. That's the kind of stuff that this team needs to do for Ohymydog. They need to understand the way that these pass plays are going. Be aware of your surroundings. See where the defenders are for the other team, and then body him, like play man-to-man if you have to. It seems to be working out for Turbo. The rest of the team needs to follow suit.
I'm just loving the speed of this game right now. Super fast and aggressive back and forth between the two teams. As Ohymydog is speeding up a ton right now. Backboard pass could come out. K-Dop, soft touch to the side. Could have been aggressed on by Dogu, but he did wait for Siki to roll this to the side before he did anything. Turbo out of the play now. We'll leave that for Dogu, but a miss there will be Skyline's opportunity to move out. Good call from Turbo to break the defense there. We'll buy him a little more time. A double demo will allow them to transition back onto attack here.
Really smart play by Turbo, just like you stated. Dangerous position. Oh, he
Still
gets
a
the
scary
read.
spot.
I can't believe it. Like, he missed that first touch, but if he was able to recorrect with boost in the air to get a second one and make that save. But Turbo, like you stated, 2 demos back-to-back completely stops all offensive pressure coming out from Precision Z, resets everything, and they're back on offense for Ohymydog.
Despite the situation both these teams are in right now, this is some of the best Rocket League we've seen all day, and I'm glad we're ending on this point. But the fact that one team is being knocked out makes it all that much better. Precision's still looking to answer that first goal that came out really early from Ohymydog. The first minute of gameplay there. Ohymydog desperately trying to hold on here as they are looking to take themselves a point in the series and pull back a reverse sweep potentially. Saw themselves in a situation against Summit before. Didn't go quite fortunate for them now, but they are trying to break out of their own end as Siki, K-Dop set up a play here. Skyline will back off, smart from him, but pass out from K-Dop. Skyline makes a miss, and that will go to the side. Dogu a lot will have a chance to recuperate in net here as they transition onto offense. Can they follow it up? No, Siki will read that at midfield with a minute remaining. Ohymydog desperately trying to hold on. They do find themselves on defense right now. And a good clear is all they need to try to get another one in, extend the lead. Or do they hold on to the lead they have right now instead of trying to aggress? Is really a question that only they can answer coming in the final 40 seconds. Skyline gets a nice touch on it, a little spin-a-rooney finesse, doesn't hit the back of the net. Skyline has a chance though, right here, no one in net. It gets evened up, and Ohymydog cannot be doing that. 30 seconds left, we're in a tie game.
It was only a matter of time. Ohymydog spent so much time on defense looking for a clear. When they finally got one, it was met each time by Precision Z. They get all the credit for applying that pressure, eventually like starving like an unbelievable amount of boost out of Ohymydog. Nobody's able to get back. They were hungry for something and just finally got that goal.
20 seconds left now. 1-1. One goal separates Precision Z from taking this one away. One goal separates Ohymydog from staying alive. And Siki is trying to get it for Precision Z right now as they try to put an attack on, but Ohymydog isn't quite able to do that as they move back down towards the other end here. 1 second left, we had an overtime. One goal now for Precision Z will get them a spot into the regional finals. One goal will send Ohymydog home or keep them alive. A lot's looking to get the goal for their team so they can keep the dream moving forward in the series. Turbo to the far side off the crossbar, the finish almost from Dogu, stopped up by K-Dop. A nice long clear here. A lot will be alone, has to get a good touch. He does to the corner. Siki, K-Dop, the only ones aggressing now, but that could be a passing play to the far side. Turbo out of the play as it moves off the backboard for Skyline. And no play starting out here for Precision Z.
This is when we see mistakes happen the most. These guys have so much pressure on. Just like you mentioned, one goal for Precision Z and they are in. Ohymydog still needs to reverse sweep this entire thing. One mistake can spell it all, but if this pressure from Precision Z keeps up, Ohymydog is gonna have a very difficult time.
Skyline and Siki working in the corner. They're trying to put one out for their teammate. Can't quite connect with an actual plane. Siki trying to keep control, gets bumped out, but gets the boost. Out to a lot though, passes it as he tries to force that one through. Dogu up in the corner. There's Skyline, put it to the far side. Turbo has to back off quick here. Siki and Skyline were looking hungry for that goal. Dogu gets a touch out to the front. A lot not able up to greet that one in time. Turbo will take his turn to put it off the backboard. Can do this himself, waiting patiently for those Spider-Man touches. Precision Z keeps seeming to make here a bad situation here. Siki has one to beat left. Can they do it off the backboard? K-Dop tries to set this one down for his teammates. There's a shot off the crossbar. Not
They
able
need
to
to get
finish.
back on defense.
Sicky so close to putting that one in. 1 minute 44 in. A lot has the chance to get this one to Dogu. The crossbar, Turbo, can he finish it? A little bit of a bad spot there. That will go back into the hands. Good back pass from Turbo to Dogu. Dogu right into the corners. 2 minutes into overtime now. 1-1 between the two of them. Dogu with a sideboard pass easily put away by Sicky. Skyline K-Dot move up now. One defender, scary spot for the defender. Turbo getting in the way of that, but there's Sicky trying to put it in, but the Ohymydog defense does get in the way.
Skyline showing how good it is to be able to do some of these high-level mechanics. He completely drifts sideways and then manages to do a half flip to get onto offense so quick. Doesn't lead to a goal, but still applying pressure with every skill in the book that he has.
K-Dot moving that one back down again for Precision Z. Man, these overtimes get so long as teams don't want to make any mistakes. They start watching more and more, and it gets so intense. But in front of the net here, K-Dot gives that away to Dogu, who isn't able to put that one on target, maybe not expecting a pass straight to him. And a possession giveaway from Precision Z. A move forward from Skyline. Dogu does have the opportunity to take control. He does, but he gives it away quickly. Skyline taking a Dogu, 2 left in the net. Turbo off the backboard, a miss. Dogu forced to get up himself. Now a lot down to the other end with Dogu behind him. In the air, the 50-50 going in favor of Skyline, but he loses control as Turbo rotating nicely at midfield, takes it away. K-Dot with a long shot. A lot to take control of the wall, boosted and ready to go. A side pass to the other side there will be in the hands of Skyline, but Dogu should be able to take it back quickly. We see some ping pong now, both teams not wanting to make any mistakes. 3.5 minutes into overtime, and an aggression coming from Ohymydog now. Turbo Pulsa over 1, not 2 of course. They were ready for that one. Off the backboard from a lot. Sicky, the Spider-Man touch, good to clear from him back to midfield. Dogu will have to push this aside now as Precision Z looking to create an attack themselves. All three Ohymydog in a good spot to get this back the other way. And the ping pong is starting to come out between 12 teams not wanting to make any mistakes.
4 minutes in, you see these guys just playing so carefully. And there's a couple of mistakes that haven't been capitalized on, but that pass inside gets saved yet again. These guys are packing the box despite both sides playing actually really aggressive, and it's working out. It looks like Ohymydog's just looking for that one counterattack to strike on.
We have it 4 minutes into overtime. Still so intense. Potentially going for that record again. As both these teams going back and forth. Dogu with one on target. K-Dop up to make the save. Down to the far side. He throws that Skyline Sicky patiently waiting back, seeing a lot with a clear potential. Takes that back into their own hands. Good defense from Ohymydog. Is able to keep this one at bay. Nothing dropping in front of the slot quite yet. Everyone's hands have to be sweating here as that one rolls back towards Precision Z's end. K-Dop with a nice power shot, clear up to a teammate who's in the wall, trying to center that one out for his teammates to get a passing play started up. That's exactly what we're going to have to see here is a passing play to finish it off. Turbo keeps themselves alive out of nowhere, flying from the sky to put one in for Ohymydog. They keep the dream alive.
Just shy of 1 second into a whole nother game. A lot got up so early for that pass. Read it, played it perfectly off that corner, and it flies in the middle, and then Turbo with a shot past 2 defenders to bring them in to a game number 4.
We have 5 minutes of overtime coming from that last game as Ohymydog just barely keeps themselves alive. What intense Rocket League play there. I wonder if it'll change or if they'll keep playing that way because they were playing very, very careful, both teams, getting it clear, seeing if they can create an opportunity, and then letting it come back to their own end. So close for both teams, but Ohymydog is not out of this yet.
No, Ohymydog, like we mentioned, one of those teams that will try to emulate what they need to do to beat a team at equal skill level. So you have Precision Z. They play extremely fast. They take risks on offense. And initially, you saw Ohymydog starting to try to play fast-paced to beat that. And then they went back to their more reserved defensive play style and going for counterattacks. It worked out. There was a huge counterattack. It was played very large downfield. You see him come all the way across and then play that back in. And all it took was 2 passes. That's it. So those big clears coming out absolutely huge for Ohymydog.
As I was saying, a lot of the times in those overtimes, it comes down to one simple passing play that connects properly. Because
we say simple, but there's a lot.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it comes down to just that. Either a weird pinch goal for a long shot. Even at that, a lot of times in those situations, you have someone back to receive something like that. There are a lot of safety nets being deployed by teams in an overtime situation that important. And it's incredible just how they were able to pull that away.
I mean, they had 2 safety nets. It just Turbo's shot was too good.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, coming into game number 4, Ohymydog keeping themselves alive as they roll the momentum back into game number 4 with the first goal.
Good, quick aggression. You see Turbo getting up early for that, winning the 50-50. And then Alad just kind of sitting back, waiting for his moment, comes up and takes a shot on net.
I wonder if there was a Ohymydog counter in the chat. What would it be at right now?
What?
Free goal? All right.
I mean, that's some crazy team mind games going on.
Yeah, right? That was some next level tactics, guys. You witnessed it here first in the RLCS. Next level meta, but it looks like we're going to continue on with this game as Ohymydog still sits up 1 goal. 30 seconds in. A lot of time for Precision Z to pull back and get a goal as they are about to create a counterattack here. As they roll that one down to the midline, but stopped out by Ohymydog. The aggression really coming out now. And I feel like that good passing play that set themselves into game number 4 is really carrying over into this game.
Yeah, they just look so comfortable now. They found they're just so comfortable with what kind of style they want to play. Like the shots that they're playing, the defense is there, and they're not overcommitting to either one either. Like they have 1 guy on defense, 2 can aggress.
Well, there it is, 1-0 still. As it looks like we are, just because of those couple seconds lost, going to reset the lobby and get make sure everyone's all on an even playing field. That's always an important thing.
Yeah, there was some stuff going on, it looks like, so we are going to do a reset just to make sure that everything is clean, because this match does have huge implications. Like we stated, if Precision Z can take this next match, they're in. They're into the playoffs. If Ohymydog can't, they're in trouble.
Yeah, no, it's true. But coming to the next one, I mean, they should be able to carry their momentum as they go into, I mean, Ohymydog playing super strong at the moment. And hopefully, again, the momentum will keep carrying into the next one.
Yeah, very difficult, but Ohymydog looking fantastic. They're able to come in and make an attack that's actually keeping Precision Z back on their heels, which we haven't seen yet today. They've been coming in and aggressing so very strong. And then Turbo, we talked about how he needed to get up and in the face of this team, and he's been doing just that for the past 2 series.
That's true. But, I mean, it's going to be difficult now, though, as they will lose out on that 1 goal starting into the next one. But I'm sure if they get a good kickoff goal at the beginning, it won't be a problem. So we'll see if they can do that. But it's going to be difficult, again, keeping that momentum forward.
Yeah, unbelievable that these guys have been able to play the way they have been. Ohymydog just adapting really, really well. Like, the way their play style works is kind of confusing because they play super defensive, they make a bunch of saves, and then they get beat by this overwhelming pressure. And now it's like, okay, we're going to pressure you guys because for some reason we're able to do that now. Like, it just shows how good these teams really are.
Oh, absolutely. But coming into the next match, I mean, Precision Z's probably want to start off on a kickoff goal of their own and get that swing into their favor again. But, I mean, it's really either way at this point. Both teams are showing a really strong play. It's fast. Like, this is the fastest we've seen all day because it's important. All of these guys have everything on the line at this point. If one of these teams, Precision Z in the better spot. If they walk away with a win on this, it is over. It is done. We are done with EU League play, and we find out that Precision Z is going to be into that spot, the 4th place seed. But at the same time, Ohymydog is not ready to give up quite yet, looking for that 6th place seed and knocking Precision Z out.
Trying to go for that reverse sweep is a lot, and mentally, like it's really tough on these guys. Like the way that it plays out. You have to basically find it somewhere in yourself to be like, all right, we've got 2 more games left. Like, immediately, we're not out of this yet. And there's a lot on the line. I mean, immediately, as soon as you guys get into the next, not only do you have the ability to keep playing throughout these weeks and try to make it to land, but you get a guaranteed grand just for getting into the next. Like, that's a ton of money for
That's a
Rocket League.
lot of motivation. I mean, in all honesty, I think the biggest thing they're focused on right now is making it into the regional finals and then getting into the LAN. You got to keep your sights very short at the beginning. You know, every single game, especially in Ohymydog's point right now, is very important. So as we get everything all ready to go for you guys again, Ohymydog will look to recreate that goal they got off the kickoff here in the first 30 seconds. Not sure if they'll be able to, as Precision Z already on the attack. And we'll see if they can get a goal out of it. They do almost. Good stop from Turbo Pulsa as one slowly, closely rolls in there a lot.
Batman.
That Batmobile just keeping that one out.
Yeah, that Batman having a very long car, able to get underneath it and then just pop it up super high, buys his team some time, and over to the side.
4:30 left in this match, still scoreless. Ohymydog hasn't gotten the goal back, but we'll see if they can here. Almost putting one in. Dogu off that backboard. And it wasn't able to go in. They do back off here as Precision Z looking to move forward. We see Skyline back just hoping for some boost. He does manage to get it. Boost camping can put you in a bad situation, especially when you're playing at the speed that Ohymydog is playing right now, but it does work out for him. A minute has passed, still scoreless. A demo there for Ohymydog onto Sicky will put them in a good spot to get a goal here as it just rolls into the net, and I think a lot was even going for a demo.
It just seems to be that Ohymydog has an answer for everything Precision Z does now. Obviously, there was a mistouch over there by Skyline, but just to make matters worse, Demo's the only man who can make a save.
So the best part is you couldn't even see it, but a lot in Turbo both went knowing spawns would come and just separated from the ball for demos themselves. That was actually a really incredible demo play. A minute in now, Ohymydog grabbing that lead again. 1-0. They are down 2-1 in the series. They have to hold this lead.
Demos of
a
their
demo
own.
The other way will allow KDOP to put one in.
One after another. A lot plays it up to the side. Unfortunately, no one on his team able to follow it up. And because of that, KDOP recognizes very, very early on where that ball is going to go. It gets a touch and then uses the momentum of his speed to catch up to that last defender, demo him, securing that goal. We've got a tie game.
As you said, tie game. Quick answer within 30 seconds of Ohymydog's first goal. Skyline.
Oh, what a shot from Skyline!
Just from the sideline. Skyline puts one into the top shelf. The far side defenders cannot get the speed of that one.
And it was cleared so well, as like right to the side, nobody on it. Yeah, there was a defender waiting, but didn't have the touch. Skyline comes in, calls him off, and then takes a beauty of a shot.
2-1 now as Precision Z grabs the lead from Ohymydog. In game number 4, Ohymydog now in an uncomfortable spot as they have to look to answer that last one. They want to keep this one alive and bring this to a game number 5. One goal is their focus right now. There's nothing else that matters beyond that. Turbo waiting patiently for Dogu to come up behind, but expecting him a little bit closer. They lost possession to Sicky as they try to slowly move this one past the midfield line. It will go into the hands of Precision Z as KDOT moves that past the midfield line. Sicky on target, a lot forced to push that away. Pace slowed down significantly than what we saw in the last, 5 minutes of overtime between these two, as they're reverting back
to overtime. You mean?
yeah, exactly. Reverting back to their old tactics. We'll see if it'll work out for them. Speed is probably what Ohymydog wants to look for at this point, though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to work in favor of Precision Z with the faster pace they go, but Ohymydog doing a good job adjusting as well. This might be a tactic coming out from Precision Z as they play fast, and going fast wasn't working out, so they're starting to slow it down a little bit, get those touches, and get those like really well-placed shots that are very tough to defend.
Pinch there, going in no one's favor. A lot eventually grabbing that neutral ball to put it back into the far side, away from their net. Does end up back down towards Ohymydog's end, though, as Turbo works his way in the corner. Skyline KDOP not ready to give up yet. Finally a chance for Dogu to move out, but a possession giveaway will be in Sicky's hands as he gets boosted up too. No one left in net. A lot winning out on favor on the 50-50. A slow play from Sicky will get stopped by Turbo. Dogu ready for a chance to move up here. Demoed out a lot
will back off as well, knowing Skyline was going to have a favorable touch on that one out to his teammates at the midfield. As a lot moves up himself. Some back and forth here. We're seeing it again between these two teams, but that's not what Ohymydog wants. Approaching that final minute of gameplay, Precision Z in a better spot, being up by 1 goal now, and a game in the series. This could be it for Ohymydog. 1 minute left for them to make a play here. Good time by from Turbo there to allow his teammate to get respond, but they need to break out here. This could be their chance with 2 attackers for Precision Z pushed up, but not able to get control. They find themselves still stuck in their own end.
Despite getting beat by some of these plays, it's crazy that Precision Z isn't afraid to keep going for some of these riskier shots. You see 2 being sent up yet again and no counterplay coming out of it because of the pressure they are applying. There's 1 man back, and 1 mistake is all it takes for that to get punished. Oh, what a pass play!
Sicky almost finishing it. There's K-Dot with the soft underside on the goal line. Kept out just barely by Turbo Pulsa with 30 seconds left. They needed to make sure that stayed out, and they did. Ohymydog has to push hard now. They need to get a goal. They need to maintain possession. They can't be doing ping pong anymore. This has to be in their full control. As we come into the final 10 seconds of gameplay, we have 1 goal up for Precision Z. They just have to hold off Ohymydog for 5 more seconds. They will find themselves in the regional plays. Ohymydog will be going home if this does not go into the other net. And there it is, down on the ground. Precision Z taking themselves a spot in the regional finals, and Ohymydog is going home.
Precision Z showing that they can play it slow as well, and it worked out in their favor. Really good recognition, understanding that, all right, they're matching our pace. They're beating us on offense and defense right now because of what we're used to. Let's slow us down and then take like a setup play. They would slow it down and then push together as 2. It doesn't work out. They're able to rotate back. They completely stopped everything Ohymydog was doing and definitely deserve that win in that series.
Well, again, were down by a goal right at the beginning. They took it back, and they took it back convincingly. And as you said, they kept the pressure on, and they never once allowed Ohymydog to have any kind of control with their team over that ball, and that's exactly why they walked away with a win and why they find themselves in the regional plays. And it looks like everything is set for week 4, so we're going to go back to the desk to see a little bit more about that game, because that was exciting.
Yes, it was. Great commentary, guys. Thanks, Leaf and Lawler. And what a nice ending to league play for Europe. Congrats to Precision Z getting that final spot in regional play, or in the regional playoffs, I should say. Also, we do have a ruling on the reset that occurred. There were disconnects on both sides, both teams. So both teams called for a restart, so that's why the restart happened, just to get some clarity there. But let's take another look at that series in the form of this highlight to see exactly how Precision Z was able to secure their spot in the regional playoffs.
It looked like Precision Z was just going to walk away with it. Like, their offense wasn't great. Ohymydog was trying to hold them, but they were doubling up on shots in both Game 1 and Game 2.
They did. They had 10 and then 10, then 11 and 11. They completely outshot Ohymydog, who had 2 very, very similar back-to-back series where they get on to that last match, in match 3, make the comeback, make it into overtime, give us a free game here in this series. Such a close one. You know, my heart was on the line, and then not quite able to pull it off in that Game 4, but they make it so exciting the whole time.
That 5-minute overtime, palms are definitely sweaty at that point during that game. Incredible job by Ohymydog to just stay alive by getting outshot even in that game as well. So incredible performance by them. They just couldn't pull it out. They just didn't have the offense to pull out this victory. And Precision Z, they didn't need much.
Yeah.
Like, they won with 3 goals, 2 goals, and I believe 2 goals again as well. So
it's interesting that the scoring was so low given the shots, and then we've talked, a couple times on the desk now about how Ohymydog's a very defensive team, and a lot in Skyline, they made him work for it here by putting on just 10.5 shots average per game just in this series. Yeah. And they only managed to get, at most like 3 goals for it, but still, that was all they needed was just to pressure him in their net and just force them to play that defense that they love to do. They're able to pull off the win here and qualify for the playoffs.
And it's amazing considering all the circumstances. So much fun to watch these teams play when so much is on the line. But we do have the standings ready for you to see. We are finally finished with league play for the European region. And here are the final standings. Your top 2 teams, Northern Gaming and Market Aces, book it. They're going to Amsterdam. Your teams that are out of the Rocket League Championship Series are Ohymydog and Summit, your bottom 2 teams of the EU region.
And of course, there was a three-way tie for first. So the way that works is three-way tie is broken up by win percentage first for the first winner, so that was Northern Gaming. Then it reverts back to head-to-head and Mock It beat Flipside. So that's why it's 1, 2, 3 in that order. And so next week, or 2 weeks from now, we get Flipside versus Reunited. And one of the best series I've ever watched was RLCS Q2 semifinals, where Reunited took it in 5 games over Flipside.
Yep, we're going to have those middle 3 through 6 teams playing it out in 2 weeks. And the two winner of that one, there's going to be 2 winners that come out of that, and they'll be playing against the top 2 teams for seeding and placements and money and for the LAN. It'll be really exciting to see how that works out in 3 weeks. But yeah, it's going to be another good weekend of Rocket League here in 2 weeks.
It's so much fun seeing everything play out. Of course, today was all about Europe. For those of you that missed yesterday, definitely go and check out the VODs. But here are the standings for North America. Same situation. Top 2 go to Amsterdam. Bottom 2 are out of RLCS. There you see Orbit. They used to be Exodus. They're going to Amsterdam. So is NRG. And at the bottom, most notably, G2 eSports, your defending world champions, are out of RLCS Season 2.
Yep, so RLCS Season 2, we will crown a new world champion at the end of everything, which is December 3rd and 4th in Amsterdam. That should be a lot of fun, but we still have to determine 4 more teams, 2 from North America and 2 from Europe that will join the 4 that have already qualified.
That'll happen in 2 weeks here, so you won't want to miss that one. It'll be just as exciting as this week.
And of course, we're all ramping up for the grand finals. Book your tickets, book your train, book your plane. If you're in Europe, you should be there. You don't have an excuse, I'm sorry. If you're in North America, come on, save a little bit of money. Don't buy as many keys in Rocket League, I guess. Instead, book a ticket to Amsterdam.
Just don't buy food. Keys are good. You should
Right.
buy some keys.
That's true, no food.
You can
The
have
next
2
month.
meals a day, just a bigger breakfast.
Ramen.
Ramen, exactly. But here you go, December 3rd and 4th. You better be there. We're going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun in Amsterdam as we watch the best Rocket League players and teams in the world duke it out for lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money. It's going to be a ton of fun. But that's going to wrap up our day, guys.
It was a good day.
Good day.
Fantastic day.
Great matches. I loved that the last match was so important. It was so much fun to
whenever you
watch.
have a win and go home situation as the last
Yeah.
match, that's perfect. That's what we want.
Well, congrats to the team that have qualified. That's going to do it for the broadcast today. On behalf of everyone here at the RLCS, thank you so much for watching, and please tune in 2 weeks from now. We're going to take a break this upcoming weekend, but we'll be back with the regional playoffs, North America on Saturday, Europe on Sunday. You don't want to miss it. See you next time.